She does everything.
Pretty much.
Well, welcome to Chain King Sports. I'm John Full.
And I'm Ryan White.
And we are here at the beautiful Citizens Bank of Rogersville Studios. It's a little hot in here.
Well, I can step out.
Well,
would that help?
That might help.
Okay.
I mean, that might help. So we're going to have a fantastic show. We are ending the year with some fantastic kids that went to state.
Yeah.
And we just watched boys baseball win second in state and girls win fourth.
Yep.
And, man, how much better
to end with some state.
Oh, my gosh.
Some state track guys.
Yeah. And so if you're not proud of your LR Wildcats right now, move to Nixa.
I think maybe Alicia already put a post out, but the amount and the number of programs that we have that go to state year in and year out, I'd be hard-pressed to find another school in the state that does that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting, and it's like you look back and
we'll get to you guys in a minute. Don't worry.
Yeah, you get it. I mean, you look at it and you say, yeah, we've done pretty well this year, but oh my gosh, I mean, boys, girls basketball,
Mm-hmm.
We did tennis or cross country. Somebody went to state, I believe. I mean, you're hitting on all cylinders, and we still are building and improving our sports.
Yeah. We've got we got young guys too, and young gals that are contributing.
It is, but tonight is all about LR track.
Yeah,
and so introduce yourself.
All right, I'm Brody, and I'm a junior.
I'm Carl, and I'm also a junior.
Do you guys have last names by chance?
Okay, I'm Brody Davis, and I'm a junior.
I'm Carl Westerling.
Okay, guys, thanks for coming on, man. How's your summer been so far?
It's been good.
Morning weights.
Yeah.
Football. It's been good.
Yeah. Getting stronger? Getting faster?
Yep.
Now, you're the only football player that's on the show tonight, right?
We got me and Gage.
I know. I just got to give Gage a hard time. I've known him since he's a little kid. But anyways, so, Ryan, let me tell you a little something that happened to me earlier, and I know we got to move on to these kids. We're going to have limited time, but my daughter just texted me, and she's like, hey, will you take me diving sometime this next weekend? She's like, do you have anything going on? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm getting pampered like a king.
Yeah, man. It's
on
Father's
Sunday.
Day. That's right.
I mean,
I'm not doing anything.
I'm not. You wave the palm leaves over me, feed me grapes.
I'm going to hit the bell, and people better start showing up.
I mean, I think that's the kind of stuff we deserve.
I feel like we do.
Yeah, I mean, I went to bed one night, 3:00 in the morning, working,
just working like a
just
dog.
working,
Yeah.
So you guys aren't there yet, and we're glad for that. But, yeah, but
hey, on a different note, and since we're kind of just all over the place right now, guys, and this is a question for you too, but have you guys ever played any sport for a different high school and had their jersey on? Because it looks weird.
It is crazy.
Because we watched my daughter and Bella, they're playing ball, and they're in a Branson jersey, and I'm like, that's just wrong. That is so
Have you
weird.
done
Have
that?
you guys ever had to do
I
that?
haven't done that.
And it's legitimately a school team.
Yeah, their team, their Branson team. It's wild.
Yeah, I think Bella has played for Hillcrest and Branson, and it looks
weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, it is.
I'm really glad that they got to play, though. That's pretty cool.
Doug Hill is watching. That is my best friend, and also Charlie's brother, dad. Okay, I was guessing. I can't see who it is, but anyways, guys, tell us about track. Let's start off. I mean, obviously, season was a success. We're coming back in on the back end, but tell us about the season and what you guys accomplished.
Now, everybody at once now, like, come on.
I mean, we went for the 4x1, and Hudson and Gage went for the 200 and 400, but we also could have made it for the 4x2 and the 4x4.
So you guys raced 4 races? 4x1, 4x2, 4x4.
I wasn't in the 4x4.
Oh.
Me and
Yeah,
Bo
I
were
was in the 4x2,
but
but not 4x4.
Okay.
They both were in it.
Okay, break that down for me for a second, because I don't know what that is. 4x1 would be individual.
No, everybody's running 100.
Okay.
Well, kind of.
Okay, then 4x2
They're kind of
would
running
be 200. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And then the 4x4 is the worst race in the planet
That's distance.
ever. Well, I never ran the
too
300
much.
hurdles. I can't imagine that's fun.
So 4x4, you're running one lap.
Yeah, but you all do it.
Yeah, that's one.
And you want to die. You would rather die.
Man,
right,
we have,
guys?
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have some hills on here tonight.
Yeah.
I better HALE. We got some hills.
Guys, I want to know if you can remember when you guys started the season this year. So let's specifically talk about the 4x1. On the 4x1, what was your time at the beginning of the season? Do you guys remember? And then tell us where you ended.
We started with like a high 44, and then we ended with like a 43.2 or something.
Okay.
43.
So what, shaved a second?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. So what legs in the 4x1 did you guys run?
I ran second some of the year, and then I ran third towards the end of the year.
I ran third most of the year.
Third?
Just ran second recently.
Yeah. Who's the fastest out of the four of you?
Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson for sure.
No one even, I figured somebody'd be like, no, I'm faster.
I mean, we're all pretty close, but he is the best time for sure.
So were you both on the 4x2?
Yeah.
Okay, so take us through that. Who was the other two on your 4x2?
Jason Hudson.
Jason?
Yeah,
Jason
Sales.
Sales.
Oh, got it. What was it like going up to state? Was that your first time being up there?
Yeah, it was really
Tell
fun.
us just about the experience getting up there. Where did you go? I don't even know where you went.
Great experience. The bus ride down there and then stayed at the hotel.
I feel like
In
there's some
Texas.
Yeah,
stories.
the hotel was like a crazy experience.
Yeah, let's
Because,
hear
I
it.
mean, like,
I want to hear
there's
about
only
it.
a limited number of you guys going.
Yeah, do you know how many went total?
Just us four.
Just the
and
four,
then
right?
Jason
Two
Sales.
Six.
and
Okay.
Isaiah
I can't
Watkins.
count, Gage. Sorry.
He went to Aurora.
I went to Aurora. So 6 people going to state, and you guys all rode down there on a bus?
Or
A van.
Like
the
a van?
Sprinter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell us about it. Tell us about the experience of. I tell you what. I feel like we got stories to get to, John, about everything else besides the actual race. But tell us about like being up there at the event with all the athletes and what was that like? Where'd you go?
I mean, there's so many people there. I mean, there's a lot of competition. It was still fun to watch, like all the other events,
Mhm.
even like stuff you wouldn't watch usually.
Yeah.
It was still like really impressive to watch. But
You guys have done this so many times. Like, do you still get those butterflies every time you do?
yeah, every time.
Yeah,
tell me
especially-
about like going up and like who's the starter like on these, like who starts first and who comes last?
Well,
Gage
it'll be one of them two.
Gage
because they
starts,
ran in the
Hudson's
middle.
last.
So I mean but while you're waiting on them, I mean your nerves, I mean, because that's almost worse running first and then all of a sudden you were like, oh crud, we're a little behind, I've got to make up some time. Talk to us about that.
I mean, they'll shoot the gun and Gage is running down, and I'm like getting butterflies.
Yeah, it's kind of nerve wracking, I guess.
Does Misha, it seems that like, and I don't have a ton of good thing. Never mind. I love Misha
Yeah,
a lot. They're awesome, but I will say that I do think that they go above and beyond for state athletes and state, how was that being treated by them? I mean, you guys are all there. You're with every other person in Missouri that has excelled to your level. Was this your first time? Or maybe Ryan asked that, but like, were you excited? Did they treat you well? I mean, was it kind of, talk to us about that whole experience just from the.
Yeah, it was like a crazy experience just because like how high the competition was. Like everyone there was just really good. So.
I mean, we didn't talk to many people, but it was like
Do you guys know other runners? I mean, you know who
Yeah, I
you're
was
going
gonna-
to.
Yeah, like we know some like good people.
You ever talk? I know Gage does, but do you guys ever talk crap to any of them?
no.
There's no like, there's nothing at the line where you guys are saying, are you just proving on the field or on the track?
Let's prove it on the track.
Yeah.
So in your, I guess, would it be what is it, districts? Then you have to go through a sectional, or you just have to win district and you go?
Yeah, you got to get top 4 at districts, and then top 4 at sectionals go to state.
Okay, so in your sectionals race, how was that? And how did you finish, and who did you have to run against? Do you remember? Like, who was close?
West Plains was close, and there's one more. What was it?
I don't know. West Plains was like always win, so
Yeah, we're always like.
So
competing
did
with
they
West
won?
Plains.
like yeah, they'd win like the sectional district.
Yeah, who won state? I don't know.
I don't know. West Plains got 3rd in the 401 in state. I don't know who won it.
But you beat West Plains in sectionals?
No, they
Oh,
won.
okay.
They won
Okay.
their
Top
sectionals.
4.
Sorry.
Where did you guys go run?
For sectionals?
No, for state.
Jeff City.
Jefferson City.
Was it at Helias? Or was it at the public school? Nobody knows. All right. You guys just got on a bus. You're like, we're going somewhere, and we're going to turn left. We're going to run real fast.
Well, they're like caged animals. I
Yeah,
mean,
they don't
coaches
even know.
don't let them out. They just throw meat in the thing, and they
go, man. Just
And then
go.
right before the race. They pull the van on and just let these caged animals out. Right? No,
Guess.
I guess I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm struggling here.
All right, so tell us the story. I feel like you guys got a story.
Yeah,
A
something
bus
about
ride,
the hotel.
a hotel stay. Like,
Well, were there
fill us in.
arrests?
It's a family show.
There wasn't no sleep was involved, and
You didn't sleep?
All right.
yeah,
like
there was some a lot of Skittles too.
Skittles are good. So what's the deal on the Skittles? I love Skittles.
I've got a nephew that. What? Oh. Will, your dad said, feed the dogs when you get home. You're not special. Just feed the dogs when you get home. That's the best response I've seen. Hey, we're celebrating you, but feed the dogs when you get home. Love it. Okay,
Message
sorry.
delivered, Dad.
So tell us about the hotel. There's something that happened, and there's Skittles involved.
Yep.
yeah.
All right, let's
Okay.
hear it.
Gage
Let's hear
and
it.
Hudson didn't want to room with us because they apparently wouldn't sleep.
Yeah, they were
but
quote
it
unquote
was-
trying to lock in.
Okay.
It was kind of the other way around.
Yeah.
They kind of prevented us from sleeping.
Okay.
So,
Well, they just
well,
trying
I guess we'll have time for your retort
Yeah.
here in a second.
So you're getting accused right now, fellas. Of
So
some
you
stuff.
guys were like, "Hey guys, we're going to try to hit church service right before we run," and they kept you up
Yeah.
with Skittles.
eating Skittles.
They were throwing
Yep.
Skittles
A lot of
at us.
Skittles.
Okay.
That would
All
be
right.
good though. I wish people can you guys go grab Skittles and throw them at me? I'd love it. Is that bad?
No, I mean Skittles are good.
Okay.
Gummy bears are the best, though.
Yeah, there.
You guys got like a pre-race snack you go to?
Like a burger.
Yeah, me and Carl
A burger?
live off McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
McDonald's?
Me and Carl are big McDonald's guys.
Holy cow, man! I would vomit.
Yeah, Charlie, do you remember those days when you could do that though? Like you were a young kid, you could go out and eat like whatever you wanted
A
and
big
play
Big
again.
Mac
Yeah,
and
like,
a large fry.
Dude, if I go out and eat that now and I have to like walk
I wanna
from-
take a
to the
nap.
mailbox, I'm like, yeah, struggling to stay awake and like it's just horrendous.
Yeah.
But so you guys, your pregame's a burger. What
Yeah.
from where?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
I'll usually do like 20, 30 nuggets, you know.
Either a 20 piece or a 40 piece.
Yeah.
Holy, a 20 piece or a 40 piece?
Carl, are you just doing like just the single cheeseburger, or are you doing a double cheese? Like you got options. What are you going with?
I mean, like 3 McChickens or
Oh, okay.
I'll give it to you on the McChickens.
Yeah,
I,
the chickens are solid.
I can do those.
They're all right.
That's hilarious. So you guys go there. Let's talk about the race. I mean, walk us through your state run. And there's several races. I don't know. Just talk us through those experiences for you. Huh?
well, yeah, we woke up and then
Oh,
we
okay.
went-
That's a good start, Carl. I'm really glad you.
We
woke
were
up.
hungover on skills and
We woke up
McNuggets.
Like 11 a.m., got ready.
And then we
Yep.
ate breakfast at the hotel. And
All
drove
right.
down. We went early to go and watch the 100 and get warmed up and stuff. And
Yeah. What do you guys remember? Who won the 100 like the fastest time? Was somebody in the tens?
Yeah, like
it was
everyone
really
was in the tens, I think.
it was
That's
really windy too. But
Stupid fast.
So let me go back. I'm sorry. So is it one race and that's it? I mean,
There's
are
like a
you?
prelim and a final.
there's class 4
Okay.
and class 5. So there's like 2 heats of class 4
Okay.
and then 2 heats of class 5.
Huh?
And then the girls as well.
Okay.
So that was all that was up there when you guys were running. Were
At the-
4 and 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the time.
Okay. I was say that's a lot of kids if it's all of them. Okay, so you woke up,
Yeah.
you ate breakfast,
We watched the 100.
watched the 100. Now take us from there. You guys are doing good.
We went down and warmed up, did some handoffs,
Mhm.
and then
Then it was go time.
it was go
Yep.
time.
How'd you feel? How'd you feel?
Felt good.
Feel good?
I was
How do
really
you guys
nervous.
combat those butterflies? Like, and it's
Oh.
a serious question. I mean, like some people are like, they thrive on that, and they're like, oh, that's what gets me going. And then as soon as that, like for you guys, the gun goes off, you guys it's a lock in moment. But like, how do you combat those yourselves?
I mean, we ran our PR, I think, sectionals or
Mm.
one of the meets by
I
just
think it's
messing
sectionals.
around before it.
So was that the approach this time? Clearly we didn't sleep.
We didn't mess around before state.
Okay.
That's why we didn't do as well as we thought we would.
You were too serious.
Yeah.
You were too locked
Yeah,
in.
Too long.
We're not locked in. We usually like do better though.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so next year, let's just be loose.
Yeah.
Let's eat more Skittles.
More
Let's
nuggets.
stay
More
up
McDonald's.
More
longer.
nuggets. More nuggets.
So when we talk about ages,
Double the
though, I
breakfast.
mean, it's kind of that weird situation of, I called Gage a sophomore, but you're a sophomore next year.
year.
You guys are juniors next
Next
year.
year.
So in reality, I mean, this is a young team. I mean, you're running as a freshman, they're running as sophomores, and you guys are there. I mean, is that exciting to you? I mean, it's got to be exciting to the coaches and everybody else that, this is something that typically, you see juniors and seniors doing, and we got such a young team.
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, by senior and his junior year, I think we're going to be really good.
Did you guys throughout the season? Did you have any issues or problems with your handoffs? Did you guys ever have any meets where you missed or got outside
I
the
don't think we
line
were-
or?
There was like a
Yeah.
lot of bad handoffs, but like we never like dropped it.
I mean, I messed up on the 4x2 at sectionals, which,
On a handoff?
yeah, it stopped us from going to state for the 4x2.
Yeah, was that were you taking or were you handing off?
Brody was giving
was
it to
taken.
me, and I left way too early, and I just slowed down.
I mean, that to me, that has to be the most nerve wracking
It is.
process. I wasn't a track person. I can go out and run. I'd probably beat you guys right now, but I mean, give me like 3 days. But no, seriously, like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, golly, that is such a pivotal moment in your run. It's got to be. I mean, it's calculated, it's practiced, it's So when you don't make that happen, I mean, I know it bothers you, but I mean, as far as the rest of the team goes, I mean, you guys recover quick from that and just say, hey, I've got to make up for, and not that I'm knocking on you, but like, the other runner's got to say, hey, I've got to make up for this, and you've been there. You've probably gotten a bad handoff before, in your time. But that's what I would have butterflies about.
Yeah, that's a good question. What are you nervous about? Like when the race starts? I think that's what he's asking.
I don't even know. You just gotta just not even think about it really.
You just go.
Yeah,
The
just
whole
get it done.
thing.
Again, now we're back to we wake up, we just get us on a bus, feed us, let us out, and we're going.
Who's your coach?
Coach Condro, Coach Reeves, Coach Talbert, Coach Garrett, Coach Allison.
Lots of coaches.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you guys do anything else on the track team besides run? Do you guys do any jumping events? Are you throwing anything?
We don't.
I just run.
Are you trying to pole vault anything? Not man
Just
enough
run.
to pole vault, or
So
I'm not.
when we go to
It
practice, I
scares
mean,
me.
do you play other sports?
No, I used to play basketball, but I do track now.
Okay. So in other sports that we can say, like I know for these two, football, you're getting, I mean, I don't care how good you are, you're getting your butt handed to you by a coach every, but in track, How do they what is a practice like? How do they motivate you? I mean, other than say run faster, I mean, what advice are they giving you?
Carl, you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, is this a scary? I mean, should we not be talking about this? Coach Condra, like, is
Is she trying? Yeah, you guys. I mean, we've met her.
Yeah, she is kind of scary.
She's imposing.
Yeah.
I mean, football is more of like a team sport, so you guys are pushing each other. But track sometimes is more like an individual sport. So
That's
yeah,
good.
it's more like
Yeah.
you got to have your own mentality.
I-
Like push yourself.
Yeah, I'm sure they're coaching you up on like where you're supposed to start when you take off, things of that nature. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So, I mean, but you guys going to state and you guys going to sectionals, I mean, are you just running that race I mean, are you running that? Yeah, I mean, like, how do you practice for that?
Oh, like what are our practices like? I mean,
It's usually just like a workout, just like a sprinting workout, like 2 sets of 3 150s or something.
yeah, usually the day and 2 days before, we don't do too much. We focus on like handoffs and they do block starts. But the days before that, we do like shorter sprint workouts and then like longer sprint workouts.
Moving into next year, are you guys going to look to try some different things on the track? Are you going to do some triple jump, or if you guys are fast, I mean, you got to be able to get out there. No,
No, just running.
I love
that's
running.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like in high school track, do they have like a Mr. Olympian, like Caitlyn Jenner?
Wait.
But I mean, he was like a superstar. I don't remember what you call it. Like he did all the events and stuff.
It was like a decathlon or
yeah. I mean, like
something
where you
like
can
that.
you compete in all these different events, and then at the end of the day, did we have that in high school track?
A decalathon?
Yeah, like I mean,
No.
someone that does like it's like
I don't think so.
oh, you don't. Okay.
What about steeplechase?
Ooh,
It's
That's a
some
fun
They
one
do
to
that?
watch.
Whoa, you guys like that, huh?
It's fun to watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like
The college
dive in the water.
meets.
Yeah.
I learned that one last year from you, Ryan. I didn't. Even,
Steeplechase?
I thought you were messing
I
around.
thought I was full of crap, didn't
That's kind
It's a
of
thing.
because I YouTubed it. And I'm like, holy crap, that's fun.
It's wild.
I don't know.
I don't know. She just looks like she was running. Did she say something?
I can't hear her.
Oh, I can't.
And she was
She's
like,
just like, yeah, we were running fast.
I thought maybe we said something nice, like she was all excited.
All right, fellas,
so.
let's learn about you guys because I can't remember that either one of you been on here. If you have, I'm sorry because I'm old and I forget things. But let's learn about you a little bit. Take us back. What is the little version of you? Did you guys play any other sports? Did you? When did you decide I'm just going to be a track guy? Carl, I know you play football, but I don't know if you do anything else. So what did you guys do as young kids?
Well, in 7th grade, like when I first started doing track with like Coach Barnum, like he really made me really like the sport. So it's kind of like made me want to do it more.
So you've only ran track like even when you were 4 or 5 or 6 or 7?
No, I started in like 7th grade. I just played like basketball before and other stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I started running track like freshman year.
Okay.
I've
Yeah,
been-
because they don't really have club track, do they? I mean,
I don't think
I
so.
mean,
They
yeah,
do?
But
There is.
they have like like one in the spring or no, the fall.
Man, you must really like to run if you're doing that. I mean, I never did. So you guys didn't do anything else besides track?
In middle school I played basketball, but
Okay.
I'm terrible at basketball.
And now you play football too, right?
Yeah, I've been
Okay. Do you guys
yeah.
do?
I mean, how many times we call your name last year? I mean, because we've only got 2 football players on here. Whose name did we call more? Oh, I called his name quite a bit too, right? I mean, for young kids, I mean, yeah, I mean, you guys are you telling him you loving him?
No.
What was that about? What was that hand signal?
Something about carrying the ball or something. I'm not sure. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it might be.
But I did.
Joke.
I mean, I called both your names quite a bit last year. So I just like to get a rivalry started if I can, or a fight.
Yeah,
it's fun
good,
to watch.
good entertainment. Did you guys do anything else in the school, like any kind of clubs, like FFA or business stuff or anything like that?
No.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
What are you? So you're still young. You guys are going into your junior year. What do either of you have any thoughts of doing this as a collegiate athlete?
I mean, I would if I could, but I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah.
I blew up my legs.
I mean, I could have easily went to anywhere. I got offers from everywhere, and I didn't even run track.
Yeah.
But like for you guys, seriously, like, do you have any interest or any thoughts about running in college?
I don't think I'd run in college, but
Okay.
I mean, I
I'd
might
definitely
run in
play-
college. I don't know if I'm good enough for that.
I'd definitely play football.
Okay.
Yeah. Football's the best sport in the world.
Oh yeah.
We all know that.
What do you think? What do you think? I mean, I feel like Ryan and I were talking about, like, we are so blessed, and we've been for a long time with sports. And you forget, you could go back and you can say, "Oh yeah, man, they went to state, and they went to state, and they went to state." I mean, like, going back and looking at it, I mean, and you guys have 2 more years here at LR. I mean, do you think this is a place and a community that supports that and wants to foster winning for you guys?
Yeah, definitely. We got
Yeah.
like great coaches to help us do that.
What's the summer weight program been like so far? Let's get back to something recent.
It's been pretty good actually with all the different rotations and stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like
Because Coach Tow's he's officially like
He's
the
locked
guy,
in.
right? That's officially a thing.
He quit
he-
the Skittles and he locked in.
Can you guys tell a difference with him kind of heading up everything? Is it different from what you've experienced so far?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a lot different.
We do like different rotations and I mean, we don't like just run like 50 down and backs. I mean, I feel like we're really doing like good workouts. I mean, Condra will have us doing like resistance with the bands, and then we'll go up on the mez and do different stuff, and it's like about different sports. So like we do it for like all sports, so like it all like works together.
I got you. Yeah. You guys, I know you're still got a couple years or so left to go in high school, but do you have any idea about kind of what you want to do later in life after you graduate high school?
I don't really know.
I mean, go to college and work with my dad. Get an
Doing-
agricultural science degree and work with him.
Yeah. What does he do? I don't know.
He's a farming consultant.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you're going to feed the dogs when you get home.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to do.
First thing first, I mean, feed the dogs, brother.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know your mama's going to give you dinner until you feed them. So, what were the school records you guys broke this year?
I think we broke the 4x1 for sure. I don't know if we got the 4x2 or not.
Yeah, we got the 4x1 and 4x2.
How does that feel knowing that right
Mhm.
now, I mean, and probably for, you guys have an opportunity for 2 more years to break that, but when you're gone, I mean, it's up to someone else to break it. I mean, is that a point of pride for you? I mean, it would be for me. I'd be like,
Yeah, my name's on the board
yeah.
up there.
I mean, that's huge. I mean, when you look at the long list of athletes that have ran for us, I mean, and you guys are the personal best in the school. I mean, what does that look like?
It's great. I mean, to be on the
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be on the
Yeah.
board.
hopefully
Do-
no one beats it.
Do they have, because I haven't seen it, do they have a board at high school that says every record for every sport? That's so awesome.
Do you guys do it? This is kind of similar. Do you guys have any of that stuff for like weightlifting? Like who has the
I don't think
for
we
the
have it
highest
yet.
bench press for this weight class? Do you guys ever do anything?
Not yet.
Get Tal up about that.
Well,
See what
I
he
know they
says.
do
See what he
in-
says.
in the weightlifting,
Like the powerlifting.
yeah, the
stuff?
powerlifting stuff, I know they do, but they don't have for individual.
Yeah, I thought
So.
when he started the powerlifting thing last year,
Mhm.
did they?
I don't even know how that's going. We didn't
We
didn't have it this year.
Yeah.
Really?
You need to get old guys like me and Charlie. I mean, Charlie, you and I mean, we bench a crap ton, don't we?
I mean, when I look at both of you, I think those guys, they power lift.
No, look, I'm being dead serious.
Me too.
I was in the threes. Charlie was in the high threes, and I was always competing with him. But not that it's a show about you and I, but it is kind of in a way. When you look at us, you wonder how we look so hot.
Yeah. That's why it was warm in here.
It was.
That's it.
So we probably need to switch, and I want to say, like, man, this is exciting because, you know, going back and looking at what you guys have done over the years. One, you know, you both are great kids and young adults, I guess, you know, at this point, but you guys represent our school so well, and it's, whether you know it or not, there's so many people out there that are watching you that are just like, man, I want to be them someday, whether it's football or track or whatever. Like, you guys are rock stars to these young kids, and you guys are, you know, just really good, you know, young men. So I want to thank you from us for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
and keep tearing them up.
yeah.
Keep eating Skittles and running fast.
I hope next year we're back here and we're talking about you know, state titles and stuff. So I mean, you guys know you have the ability to do that. So anything you want to leave us with? Feed them dogs. Your dad said one thing, and it was feed the dogs. You know, that's the funniest comment I think I've ever seen. But
all right, fellas, we're going to switch you out.
all right, we love you.
Thank you.
Do good things. Gage. Hey, so what we failed to mention with these two fine gentlemen here is that we've got
the
a
sponsor
list
thing.
of sponsors.
Yeah, we forgot to. Sorry, guys.
And so what we like to do is we like to incorporate them into the show. So, you know, you say, hey, I'm hungry or whatever, post-game pizza.
Yeah.
You know, so if
And
there's
it's a game.
It's a
so
game.
Whoever between the two of you can get the most, you can go through the rest of the summer knowing that you're the key marketing guy.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Somebody, Rona Keniston. Anybody know that?
Yeah,
Is that?
it's my aunt.
Yeah. You're.
Hey, Rona.
Hi, Rona.
Rana.
Man,
Rana.
Rana. Hey, Rana.
Rona, the Hill family is dominating our viewership right now.
Yeah, they're proud.
They're
They're proud.
loud and proud. So, hey guys, introduce yourselves. Tell us what year you are and what you do for why you're here tonight.
Yeah, I'm Gage Hale, and I'm a freshman going into my sophomore year.
Awesome.
I'm Hudson Terrell, and I'm a sophomore going into my junior year.
Okay, now, did you both start? Did you guys kind of alternate starting off on the 4x1, or did you just start all year?
No, we both started all year, and then we would when one of us would be taken off, we'd both be taken off together. So it was like we would always be together.
Cool.
Yeah.
You know what makes me feel really, really old is that I remember when you and Bella were little munchkins. And here you are, good looking, fine young man. Like, I mean, you've put on, some height, some weight.
Yeah.
And I haven't known you. I love you too, but I'm just saying, like, holy crap, where has time gone by, man? You were just this little runt when but you guys have accomplished amazing things.
I'm going to lead off with this because I feel like you just kind of teed it up right there. You know, I understand what you're saying, John, and you probably look back at pictures, and some of them were probably taken by Green Box Photography.
Oh,
And that's why you're trying to figure out where the time went, because Joe took so many pictures.
yeah.
See, that's one for me.
That is one for you. I'm going to give it to you. I mean, because that was the best. I mean, that was one of the best.
That's
so,
pretty good. That's pretty good.
hey guys, so you've introduced yourselves. Awesome job this season. Talk to us about the season. We're going to ask a lot of the same questions probably that we asked them, but talk to us about the season. Tell us, the pros, the cons, everything.
Well, I feel like going to state was really fun, and being able to be in an open event too, because that was our first time. So it was really a neat experience, and I hope we can do it in the upcoming years.
Well, I mean, you've got to expect that that's what you're going to do. I mean, once you've been to state, especially as young as you guys are, I mean, that is your reality for the next, 3 years,
two to three years, yeah.
whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, my season was pretty fun. It was pretty cool to be like a freshman there and like compete in like the first day and also like the second day.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. To compete in finals.
And I've got to say too, I mean, how many freshmen have we had on this show? Like 5?
There's been quite a
6?
few this year,
Yeah,
specifically.
So, I mean, overall, though, I mean, I would
No,
say
not many,
like
but
a handful.
I feel like there's been probably more this year than any.
But, we go back to, Ryan and I go back to, like, how I appreciate a coach that says that is a freshman, but he's a starter or he's my go-to person, instead of saying, oh, the freshman will wait till next year. And we've seen that consistently through these seasons is, that's a freshman, but I'm going to start him. Or, even a sophomore. I mean, really, none of you guys should have been to state. I mean, you guys are too young. But how exciting has that been to be so young and being where you're at?
It's been really cool. It's been really cool to like be like a part of things that like even some like seniors won't like be able to do, and it's like it's cool to like see like all like the effort that I put in, like be shown now.
Yeah.
Did you guys get any words of wisdom that came through this season that really stuck to you? And it could be even something like silly, like
Mom's like over there blowing up. I don't. Maybe mom said something.
Mom and dad probably got words of wisdom, I'm sure, every day. But is anything stick with you that you remember?
I mean, Scott Reeves told me to run fast once. So
Oh, well, that's wise.
that helped.
Yeah, my mom and dad always tell me before every race, just run fast, and so that's always been like my go-to thing is just like just run fast.
Because it's funny, right? I mean, if you think about it, it's funny.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna be like? Hey, run slow.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing I give Bella when she goes. I'm like, please don't suck, or we're gonna have to change your name. Because I don't want people. But that's a funny thing. I mean, it's like run fast because. What's the alternative, especially in track. So
for sure.
That was a great question. So looking forward, I want to know, so now that you guys have done this, was it unexpected or did you guys totally know, the 4 of you preseason, this is what we're going to accomplish?
I feel like I didn't know if we were going to go to state for sure, but I knew we could definitely get to sectionals as a relay or an open events like me and Gage did. But I'm really happy we went to state. It was a good experience.
Yeah. I mean, I knew that there was a chance that we could like make it. I mean, if you put your mind to it, you can pretty well do it. But no, it was pretty shocking to see like us make it and like get out of sectionals when like in like 3rd place, like, and just placing top 3, and then like in my open event, like I didn't expect that I would at all.
Yeah.
This may be a dumb question, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Throughout the season, let's specifically hone in on the 4x1, since that's what we went up to state to do. Were you guys consistently winning like whatever meet or tournament or anything like that throughout the year? Were you guys winning like first place, a lot of first place medals?
Usually, yeah. I mean, there were a few meets, the boys invitational one in Hollister that we didn't win, but I mean, that was like I think most of the class 5 schools in the state.
Yeah.
But other than that, we usually got 1st or 2nd.
Yeah, we never like just like got dog walked.
Mm-hmm.
Dog walk.
I don't know what that means.
I love it though. Dog walked.
Dog
well,
walked?
I mean, I know somebody needs to be.
Somebody needs to feed the dogs.
Feed the dogs.
Maybe
and
walk them
I
afterwards.
don't know. That's awesome. So, Gage, I got to ask you this, and because I don't know you, maybe I don't know you as well, but Gage, I know you, man. You're a little bit of a talker. Would you say that?
Yeah, I would say football season. I didn't say,
Not in track?
I didn't say anything in track. No.
And I don't mean that bad. I mean, you know who my boy is, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Love Baker Mayfield. And that's the reason I love him is because he's competitive. He goes out there and knocks crap out of people. And, but when watching
He's
you.
a quarterback. He's not knocking the crap
Yeah, he
out
is.
of anybody.
Go back and watch Gamefield, buddy. Like he's laying on some. But going back and watching you, and is it different? Because I love that about you, by the way. I wasn't meaning anything against that. Like, if you can back it up, talk what you want. I mean, I love it. Go out there and be feisty, be you. But in track, is it ever that way for you guys? I mean, I'm asking the group. Is it ever a, hey, we're coming up against these people and they're mouthy before at another, race, and we're talking crap at the line?
No, I've never ran into someone like on track that's like talk crap before. I don't know. They're all pretty cool.
Yeah.
I pretty well make a friend every single
Okay.
time that I go to track. I mean, there's no like smack talk now. There's some kids after that'll talk, but I don't really see those kids after.
Yeah, because you're way in front of them, aren't you? You're like, hey, what were you saying? I'm like, wait up. I'm at the finish line. What about you? I mean, do you ever? Because I know
not really.
each of you guys have a different. Like, when you're waiting for that handoff and stuff, like, do you have other people? I mean, are they saying anything at the line, or is everybody just so focused on getting that handoff?
Yeah, people are usually just really focused. No one really like. I feel like if you talk smack and then like false start or drop the baton, then that's probably the most embarrassing thing that can happen to you.
Kind of look like a
Can we
fool at
bring
that
more
point, right?
smack talk and like bravado to track? I mean, like,
I mean, the only way that I just thinking, because I agree with all the things that the guys saying. If you watch some of the throwers, like at the collegiate and like Olympic level, like those big monstrosities of humans, and they'll throw and they're like, rah, they're going crazy. Like, I think that's probably the closest you're going to get.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a show for sure.
Yeah, there's
And
really
it's-
not a lot of like talk in track. It's a lot of focus. You really can't do much in track if you're not focused.
All right, this is softball, slow pitch softball question. John, I'm hungry.
I am starving, and I want to go to Post Game Pizza
Ah!
at Fair.
I
They're
was giving
Greek
these guys
salad.
an easy one.
Well, I was already thinking. We got a Greek salad the other day. I'm like, I know you call me a wussy for eating them, but holy crap, dude, it is the best salad in town. Like, hands down.
But yeah, I get
So-
it. And sometimes when I have Greek salads, I get a little indigestion.
That's a reach. But I love it.
No one's going to go for it?
Go for it.
I mean, but I could just run by Rogersville Pharmacy and pick something up for that. Little
Yeah.
heartburn, you know?
I mean, absolutely.
Guys, you gotta get on the train, man. Come on.
I'll tell you
What is
what.
that?
What?
What was that? What did
Did you
I
see
just-
Coach Tal?
I
Coach
did.
Okay,
Tal
you're going to
singing.
get to see it here in just a second.
Yeah, it's a thing
But-
of beauty.
I was, I always mess with Jim when I go to Rogersville Pharmacy.
Uh-huh.
Most of the time, it includes us taking off our clothes, and you think I'm joking, and running around the pharmacy, like not.
This is what happens when you go into adulthood, guys.
Yes.
And you live in Rogersville.
This is the Skittles example of adulthood, right? I mean, it never ends. You're going to throw Skittles at people, and then the next thing you know, your buddy's a pharmacist, and you're going to be taking off your clothes and running around
the
the
building.
parking lot. But
in the middle of the day, mind you.
so I bought a drone, and I thought, how cool would that be, like, to kind of be off in the distance and fly my drone to the teller window and just have it looking, and they're like, what the crud's happening? I don't know. Maybe I'm more excited than other people, but that's exciting to me. Gage seems like he's excited.
Yeah.
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 So, all right. So
Anyways,
we've covered 2 or 3. So hit it, Ryan.
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
even know where you go from
I don't.
there.
You don't like. You can't even like say anything. You're just talking
I
about your
mean-
drone to go to the pharmacy.
Yeah, to go to the pharmacy. Well, I'm trying to equip them with. I'm trying to get ahead of the game so that, like, when you and Bell are seniors, and you guys do that whole, what is it called? Assassin.
Oh, the senior
Senior
center.
assassin.
I want her to be able to, like, in the air drop bombs.
Oh,
That would be cool.
Like, so that's what I'm trying to learn to fly and equip stuff with. So I know. Do you play other sports?
No, just track.
Okay, so going up to the season, like, what are your preseason? I mean, are you constantly training for your events? What's that look like? I mean, when you're done with football, are you the same way? Or are you like, okay, we're moving on, we're going to track?
I mean, I try to stay in shape, run on the treadmill, do like plyometric workouts, but I do play a lot of video games. So.
Yeah.
A lot.
Fortnite, baby.
I'm the best Fortnite player in the
He's
school.
the best Fortnite player in the
Fortnite?
state, probably.
He's the best Fortnite in the state.
Probably.
I think I might be.
So here's the thing. Like, some people make a killing doing that. Have you ever thought about?
Yeah, I've thought about it, but I just don't know if I'm that good yet. I feel like I'm-
Well, you just claimed you're the best
Well,
kid in
yeah,
the state.
But it's Missouri, you know. I mean, like,
Well, there's a lot of people that live here.
But I don't
I'll
get
think
that.
about
Like,
it.
why do? And maybe once again, I think this is my age coming in, but who wants to pay to watch someone else play?
But people
You would
do
be
it all the
Yeah.
time.
No, I know they do. I mean, I know people get rich off that,
Yeah.
but it's like,
Do you have like I don't know what that's called, like where you have this account basically, and people can.
isn't
Pay
it called
to
like
watch you-
Switch or something? Or
Like a YouTube? No, I don't have a YouTube. I've thought about making one though. I might. One
I
day.
think you're missing out.
I think I might be. So,
I think this is your NIL deal.
I could be a Twitch streamer. You never
Oh,
know.
yeah,
This is
Twitch
your
streamer.
NIL
yeah,
deal.
Twitch. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah,
This is not your NIL. Please don't.
he's
pursue
gonna
video
do
games.
that. Do it. You're gonna get an NIL for
I'll
like
think about
EA
it.
Sports or something. They're gonna pay you to put that logo up while
Have
you're
you-
playing.
Epic Games is paying me like.
Now that we're
$1 million
bringing it
a month.
up,
Yeah,
and you guys are studs. Young men going to state and making your mark. You got so many years. Have you guys contacted banks and businesses and say, "Hey, where's my NIL deal?" Like, if you don't want me, I'm going to move to Catholic.
A Catholic.
they usually move to our school. 'cause,
Yeah, they
we're-
really do.
where I know
We got
we're
a new kid for football that moved from Catholic.
better than everything.
But I'm saying, have you, like, when is that going to drop down into the high school
I think
level?
that it already is.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they can.
Although
You can.
I know, like, the NCAA, they're going to
I can
revamp
help you.
NIL.
I'll be your agent.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
But yeah, like, we can get a piece of that. Like, say I get you a $1 million NIL deal. What's my cut?
Yeah. I don't know.
Don't ever give the first number, Gage.
Yeah, give the first number.
No,
Gage.
don't ever give the first number, Gage.
Well, that'll be considered. We can consider.
I got
that.
the whole Hill
negotiable.
family on here, and they're all like, "Don't even go to do business with that."
Hey,
guy.
and here's the other thing, guys. Whenever you do this, Gage, you're going to get one too. You got to get insurance.
insurance.
Oh my god, he's
Oh,
like teeing it up for you, boys.
You got this one.
Insurance. Well, what about?
Look at the board. Look at the board. Look at the board. The board.
Talking about? Oh,
You need to go feed your dogs.
I don't even
I don't know. John, you got this one again.
Shelter Insurance.
Oh, there
My
we
buddy
go.
Eric Farron over at Shelter Insurance, he will get you guys insurance so that if I don't really know if he does that part, but but he will get you life insurance, home, auto, and just a great dude. So
All right, now I want to know what happened on the way up to state and what happened in the
Yes.
room because they said you guys were the problem. So this is your rebuttal.
We were not the problem. Actually,
Yeah.
we probably got more sleep than them.
they
I
actually
got like
came into our room.
I
so-
got like 8 hours of sleep the night before.
that's
so
good.
I don't know what they're talking
What
about.
were they doing?
Well, they came into our room and then we talked for like, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And then they left and went to their room.
What'd you
and
guys talk about?
like everything under the
Like
moon.
just
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Life.
It was just like a deep convo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was it really?
wow.
Like
Yeah.
a deep?
like
okay.
seriously?
Yeah, it was. I mean, kinda. I mean, it was like
So
high
tell
school
me.
boys, but
No,
but
Valid.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But I want to hear what a deep conversation the night before state looks like.
I
Just name like one or two topics.
I don't know about like the day like to come, and then like
Do you guys? Is there a moment where you guys are just like blessed to be a group like you are?
yeah.
Because I'm looking at you and I think you guys are super close, and that doesn't always translate the same way for every school. You're the young kid on the team, and they're just one grade above you. But you guys are extremely, it feels like anyways, you're extremely close. I mean, how much of an impact did that make on your season, just being that tight?
Well, it was good for our relays for sure. It was like good chemistry, and we pretty well all four stayed together for like the relays, like when we ran them.
Mm-hmm.
But there was definitely like changes throughout the season. Like we started with like at the beginning we had Broden on here, and then we moved to like Carl like halfway through, and then we kind of stuck because we just had good chemistry.
Yeah. Did you have a question? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I was just sitting here looking at the board, trying to
me.
tee up another one for them.
So, like, I see that so much in sports, and to me, it's a smart coaching decision. But we're going to play this person here. Oh, that doesn't quite work. We're going to tweak this. Is that the same thing in what you guys do? Because it kind of sounds like it is, and you're like, man, we might just do a little better if we lean towards this person.
Do you have any say in that?
I'd say chemistry is probably one of the most important parts of a relay, because if you don't trust like the people you're racing with, then it's just not going to work.
I love
out.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And we have say. We can like ask, but we're not always gonna get like what like we want, like the people that we like think that would be better, because she ultimately makes like the decision. But like what goes into the relay, like it's structured like a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like a certain way to run it, like in like where you're supposed to put people.
Yep, I agree. I want to go back because I feel like we really skipped over the trip and the stories.
Yeah,
I didn't hear
us back there.
I didn't hear anything about Skittles. I heard a deep convo,
Well, I
which
mean, we
neither
had-
one of
we
them
had Skittles.
talked about, mind you.
I mean, there was like we had skills. I mean, we threw like half a bag at each other.
Yeah.
It was great.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So, like, what led up to the Skittle throwing? I mean, you don't. Charlie and I are friends. I'm not going to come up to him and throw. Huh?
I mean,
What's that? Yeah, we're not. I'm not going to come up to him and just throw
Well,
Skittles at him.
I had like a big bag of Skittles and we
but
were, like,
you
talking.
threw them individually or the whole bag?
I was talking to him. Yeah, I just like grabbed one and just kind of like.
and then it became a Skittle fight.
yeah, and then there's like Skittles on the ground, so I started throwing them. At
Did you
everyone.
eat them?
No, we did not eat them.
A Skittle is a Skittle, my man.
It was on the hotel ground. I don't think I wanted to
you
eat
don't want to do that.
No.
I
Hey.
think you chose wisely.
I would have.
Do you guys what? So we know they eat burgers. Do you guys got a pre meat meal go to?
usually something from Come and Go, like Oreos or something.
Come and Go.
I don't eat vegetables.
It's Maverick now.
Food.
It's Maverick now. Maverick.
Yeah, you're right. It is
Maverick. It's
Yeah.
Maverick.
It's Maverick.
Yeah, it's not Come and Go.
It is better. Like, I am liking Maverick better. They have a bigger selection of
Are they a
gas station food you can eat if you're as high class as I am and eat gas station
Their hot
food.
dogs are fresher.
I mean, I'm
You
not
eat
gonna.
gas station hot dogs.
Oh my gosh,
Ew.
there's our dude. Like,
Oh.
you load them up with the onions and you get a jalapeno brat loaded up with the onions and the mustard.
You know, John, I would go there, but I don't have a car.
I wish I had a car.
I wish I had a car too. I wonder where I could
Something
get one.
drive, like to. I'm gonna go to MTP Motors and get me a car.
We are carrying this. I
we are
thought you
carrying
guys were
this.
going to get in on this.
Oh, what if I said the wrong one?
Yeah.
it
what- I
says motors.
But what about this services? I don't
Yeah.
know. What is the
What is?
G?
J&G Services?
Yeah, what is that, Ryan?
Yeah, they like repair trailers and RVs and things of that nature. And they're a local company from a Raj kid and his dad.
Yeah. And not only that is, you think that that's something, I mean, my dad came up, months ago, he needed RV service done. I mean, it is a legit thing.
Yeah.
So that's freaking awesome. It's a Raj kid out there hustling.
You know, and sometimes what happens on those, and I don't know about this company, but sometimes your water doesn't work.
I don't know how you're going to tie this.
I'm
one, 'cause
not
this is
sure
a little
either.
weird, but
Sometimes your water doesn't.
My water pump might go out in my RV or say my house or on my well. So then I would call.
B.
It's right there.
B.
B&B
Well and pump. Yeah.
Yes.
Good job, guys. Yeah.
You guys know him. He is, well, I mean, I don't think he owns the company. It is his dad, B&B Well and Pump. They will come out and fix your well or pumps. But the young gun is, as we like to call him, out there racing every weekend and tearing it up this season. So, anyways, we need to get like I didn't do well on a segment there. Like that should have been back to you, Ryan.
Back to you, John. No, all right. Here's what I want to know because I asked these other fellas the same question. So you just run track straight up. You're football and track only.
Yeah.
You don't do anything in the winter.
I play summer ball. I play summer football. Or
Okay.
Baseball, not football.
Which is it?
Summer baseball.
Got it. Okay. Do you guys do anything else in the school system? Any clubs or anything along those lines?
Yeah, I'm on. I'm not on esports. I'm on FCA leadership. So I do FCA.
Do we have an esports?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
And you're going to be in it
Well,
soon.
they got rid of Fortnite, so I can't do it anymore. That's like that's my game.
How did they get
Why
rid
did
of
they
Fortnite?
do that?
I don't know. I guess just not enough people play.
Who do we talk to?
So that is my
This
question.
is
This is
Monrotis.
taking money away from you. Who do we talk to?
Miss Monrotis. She's the esports coach.
All right. So wait, hold on.
How do they
Wait,
get to pick
John,
what
stop.
game?
Stop.
What do you mean?
You just said an esports coach?
Yeah, they got
Yeah,
an esports
yeah.
coach. Yeah.
How do you do that?
You like study the game.
Get your numbers up. Your kill ratio's off. I mean, like, what games do they like? What? So you said they took Fortnite off. Is it a?
What are we playing? SimCity?
No, like League of Legends. They like went to
Valorant.
they went to like state for League of Legends.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can go to like there's like districts and like I think there's a regional or sectional.
What is
or
League of
state.
Legions?
I
League
have
of
no-
Legends. It's
or
like
whatever.
a little goon game. It's kind of weird.
It's not
Because
for me.
Ryan and
It's not
I
for me. That's
are
not for me.
experts
We're
at
up here.
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite all the way. I mean, a close second is Rainbow Six Siege. That
Oh!
game's so fun.
Oh, okay.
But,
So I got to tell you,
those Tom
this.
Clancy games are no joke,
They're
man.
good.
Like, you got to go read that book before you play the game.
No, I just play the game. I spend
Like the
12,
book,
18 hours
the
a day
book will
playing
want
the
You
to
read
make
the
you.
book? You read a book of Tom Clancy's
Rainbow
Siege?
Six is like, I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing, and I know it's fiction, but hey, real quick, I want to rein it in on one more thing that you guys did.
Okay.
Both of you guys went to state individually.
Yeah.
So talk to us about that, the transition from, hey, I'm a teammate to this is me individually. Do you run your races any different, or is your strategy any different?
I felt like I had a lot more pressure during the 200 because for relays it's a team thing. I don't feel like I have as much pressure, but for the 200 it's like all me, all like
That
what
makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I wasn't seated very good for it, but I feel like I did a little better than I was supposed to. I think I got 11th. I was seated 12th, so
Awesome.
I felt all right with
Yeah.
it.
I mean, you're the 11th fastest guy in Missouri.
Yeah, and I was.
That's huge.
I think I was the only sophomore to get 22. I think everyone who beat me was older too. So I mean that's
awesome.
So you ran a 22?
Yeah, I think it was 22.8. My PR is a 22.1, but I don't know. The wind wasn't.
The
very
wind
good
was
that day.
blowing the wrong way?
Yeah.
Got it.
Gage, what about you?
Well, I run my race completely different because I'm in the 400. So
Oh.
I don't run a 100. I run a 400, so I run a full lap. And so it's a lot different strategically, and it's more nerve wracking because, like,
Because you know you want to die
yeah.
at the end.
And I mean, and you have all this, like,
Mhm.
pressure, but, like,
Well, have you found your stride? I mean, like, and I hate to go back to this, and this is gonna
Hey,
sound
that was
re-
good, John.
This
Have you
is-
found your stride? That was good.
yeah, but like you look at Seabiscuit, and I'm sorry,
Wait.
this is like a weird. But if you ever seen Seabiscuit, Seabiscuit started off and just with the pack, and then that horse was like amazing because it was like, okay, now it's time to turn it on. Boom, I'm there. Do you run your races like that? Do you hold off a little bit and stay with the pack, or do you like come out guns blazing?
it used to be that way in middle school. Like when I was running like 53s, 54s, but I actually run it. You're supposed to start out of your blocks about 95% your max speed, and then you like transition into this float. So you're like throwing like a stick shift. You're throwing in like neutral, and you're holding your speed, and then you get to this the second curve, and you're gonna accelerate again, and then this last 100. You're like full go, and you're gonna be done for. Like it, like the lactic acid just like
Oh
hits you. And it's rough the last stretch,
Yeah.
but you don't really stay with the pack, or else you're gonna get left behind. Like I did
That's
in,
awesome.
in finals. So
Well, I mean, I think it's all fascinating because I'm sure even in the team side of it, you guys you guys have strategy. You know, it's not like, you know, a lot of people thinking all these certain sports you just go out and do them. Like,
Yeah.
no, there's a strategy behind
Yeah.
everything in sports anymore. So
Yeah, for sure. No, and it was nerve wracking the first day trying to advance to finals, which that's like where you get to medal. And I wanted a medal as a freshman, and so like I had all that pressure on me. Like the first day, I felt a lot nervous, and then like when I got there to finals, I wasn't nervous at all. Like I just like
Just
I don't know,
getting
I was
there.
just there, and like I was just like I just got to run, and then I like get a medal. So
that's so awesome.
Okay, just a question. Well, actually, for both of you, do you find your motivation to be primarily internal, or do you feed off and do you do better, like if you have your mom and dad or your teammates kind of pushing you to excel? Does that make sense?
I feel like it's a little bit of both, but it's mostly like what I want because I want to be the best. I don't really run like for anyone else. I want to run because I want to get first usually. And my main motivation for the 200 is to break the record because I felt like I could do that, and I tied it this year, so it was really neat. I'll definitely break it next year, though. I think.
Yeah.
Nice.
no, my motivation's probably both too. I have a lot of drive in myself. I'm pretty hard on myself. But my parents definitely push me. And they definitely like when I don't want to like work as hard, they definitely like they'll say something, be like you want to we know your dreams. Like, do you want to make them come true or not? And it's like a wake up call every single time they tell me that.
It is. I mean, and it's, you know,
Because you can lose focus. Like
you can.
Yeah.
you can get burnt out too. You know,
And
you're
there's-
so focused on something.
There's
like
a difference
this.
besides, you know, between, you know, reality and dreams. And that's what I like about your statement there is like you should support your kids, you know, their dreams. Like Bella wants to pitch for Oklahoma. Okay, cool. I think she's going to pitch for Oklahoma. I'm going to be there for her. At the end of the day, that's something. If it doesn't work out and she's somewhere else, then, you know, that's on her, but I'm going to support that financially or whatever to give her every shot at that attempt. And, you know, I know that's what I think that's what you're saying is like your parents are back there saying, we're giving you every shot. We're with you. We're your ride or die,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So-
I mean, I don't have pressure on me from them. Like they don't like put this pressure on me that like you have to do this and like you can like win my love. Like they love me like no matter what. And like no matter what I do, like if I go into the medical field or like I go do a different job or I don't get my dream, like they're not gonna love me any less than they're gonna support like whatever I want to do.
Your mom has said that to me.
Yeah,
many
I've heard.
times. Like
I've
she
heard.
said, I don't love him if he doesn't do
Yeah.
very well. I mean, we'll move our love to Carly.
Yeah.
So no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hey, so we're at the end of our show.
Well, hold on. I want to ask him. No,
sorry. Go
just
ahead.
because he kind of led into a question I want to know, and I know you're both young as well. Do you know kind of what you want to do,
Yeah.
or what you think you want to do?
Yeah, I know what I want to do.
Let's hear it.
So my plan is to go play college football and then hopefully like professional. But if that doesn't work out in college, I'm gonna go into like the medical field and do like pre-med because I'm gonna go be a doctor. So that's what I want to do, and that's what I've set my high school up to do.
They play football in Arkansas.
I
What about you?
They play football more.
I want to be a home builder because that's what my dad used to be. He's a timber framer now, but I want to build houses. I think that's really interesting, and I don't really want to go to college and be like anything in the medical field. It just doesn't really interest me. I like labor, blue collar type of stuff like that. So
That's cool,
Yeah.
man. That's
I
tough work. but
I
you can
love-
make a good living.
I love hearing that because like I knew a guy named Dylan Cole. And honestly, I mean, you look back at him and you say, you know, didn't get any D1 offers or, you know, I don't know. I can't remember the story behind him, but in life, I mean, I think that's where sports pushes us. Like, you know, when I was done with sports, I was done with sports. I wasn't like, I had no dreams of doing anything else with sports. But like for you to say, I want to go to NFL, or you to say, hey, this is what I want to do. Like Dylan is a great example around here because he could have given up and he could have said, oh, they don't love me. They don't want me. I didn't get invited to the combine, but he never did.
Yeah.
And he made a whole community who was already proud of him. I mean, there was no, you know, But I think it's a good example for you kids is that the only one that stops you is you.
Mm-hmm.
Like in life, if people say you can't do that, that should be like, oh yeah, feed me more because that's what I want to eat.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna crush you.
Yeah.
And that's what I loved about your statement of, in your statement of like, this is what I'm gonna do. And lock in. I mean, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But you can't say at the end of the day, you can't say I didn't give 100% to doing that.
Yeah, and like this, like my sports, like my academics, aren't all to me. Like that's not who I am. Like ultimately, like that's not like where my identity is.
I love it. Hey, Brian, do you have any more questions?
No, but I noticed as we got through the show, it kind of cooled off in here. It was really nice.
I'm pretty hot. I'm pretty hot.
Are you hot?
Yeah.
Well, we can kick on an air. And if your air isn't working at home, you know who you could call?
Yes. Well, you know who you can call. You can call Julian Heating.
And air.
And air.
There you go.
Well, let's say it a little more. Julian, Heating, and Air.
You obviously just said it.
I'm excited. They work next to me. They're amazing. I love everything about them. So like right now as you're kicking on your air and it's like, crud, it doesn't work, give them a call, man. They're extremely professional. I mean, we've had nothing but exciting time with them. So before we end, I need Carly up here.
Gosh, dang.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let's make sure we can get you on. Come to my other side.
Yeah. Here.
This is a young Hill that I think is going to be the biggest star in the family. Carly Hill, tell us who you are and what grade you're in. Oh, okay. We'll say it again. And just say what grade you're in.
You got this, Gage.
This is my sister Carly Hale, and she's going into 5th grade.
Amazing athlete, right?
Superstar.
Yeah. We're excited. You're going to be up here someday. And I want the other two back up here because we got a little something unfinished business. So are you staying with us?
Yes.
All right.
She's along for the ride, man.
We have so many birthdays.
Oh, yes.
Whose birthday is today?
My birthday is
Your birthday is today, and you're 16. Your birthday, or whose birthday?
It was mine yesterday.
Yours was yesterday.
Yeah.
You're 16.
Yeah.
It's 2 days ago.
2 days ago and 17. I mean, this is how. I mean, your parents must have known you guys were going to be a team someday, and they said, "Let's just get them going." So, would everybody join me in singing? Carly, will you join me in singing "Happy Birthday"? Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
everybody that's
Nice.
got a birthday and recently.
Happy birthday to you. Hey, guys, remember these faces because, I mean, they're so young and they've got so much that they're going to do. We're excited you guys were on the show tonight. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to see what you guys do and this young lady too. So
It's football time.
oh my gosh, brother. But anyways, go Cats.
Go Cats.